Nobody's sick. This is... I didn't mean to interrupt you while you were in the bathroom, by the way. So just allow... Okay, we'll just say... Chill, we got a lot of stuff to do, okay? Put some poop back in here. We should invent pipes so that the poop just goes directly from the outhouse into the fertilizer hole. Okay, you need to be re-educated. It's nice that people keep coming over and like saying hi to you or whatever. Really? Your eyes aren't open yet to the majesty of this cult? Okay, we have to... Before I... Hold on. Before the end of the day, quick sermon. Then we got to build some beds overnight. Do our sermon to get the loyalty up. Maybe build another farm, man. I don't know. I mean, we got cauliflower seeds now. I think we can just build more plots first, too. Okay, we completed the possession tree. Why don't you take me into the sustenance tree? I don't ever want to have my people take a fast, though. Perform a ritual at your temple to declare a fast, or unlock feasting ritual. Throw a grand feast for your followers to refill their hunger. Ah! I had 3 farms before I went to the 3rd zone, but that's just the kind of guy I am. I think that's what's kind of interesting about the game, right? Is that it seems like if you really wanted to go in on the colony... We really don't need to, but let's just do it anyway. If you really wanted to go in on the colony management stuff, it seems like you could. You could basically just play it like as a colony manager. The occasional like roguelite aspect. But I'm more of like, I come down here and I'm happy to do my Animal Crossing like basic maintenance and then go about my life after that. But it's cool that it's kind of like, it's polymorphic in that sense. Hold on, what do you got for me? Lots of good stuff. People say you gotta make nuggets. We still have a few coins. Let's keep those coins around because I do want to build even just some basic beds for a bit. We just got 2 extra followers. You guys mind if I build these over here? Cult of the Lamb is probably going to be a top 10 game of the year, though, I'd have to guess. Maybe even a top 5. I mean, honestly, I have a soft spot for short games. Also, I don't know why everybody else... Sometimes people get a chip on their shoulder. I see they subtweet me. They think I don't spend all day on the internet in my own mind. They tweet things like, streamers who complain about a game drought are so pathetic for me. Just make your own entertainment. Okay, I'm making my own entertainment. It appears to be working for myself and everybody else around me. But, like, if you look at the damn release list, what has there been this year that you're, like, fucking stoked with? Okay, you played 45 minutes of, like, an indie game that somebody sent... Sorry. You played 45 minutes of an indie game, somebody sent a code unsolicited to your Gmail inbox. Like, there's always stuff that you can find that you can get a little time out of, but it's also like, you know, there haven't been that many prestigious AAA, III, or out of nowhere, like, indie game releases this year. Cult of the Lamb, great game, and I'm not being a hater. A lot of cool assimilations of other games to its own formula and putting a little bit of its own unique spin on it. I think it would get a lot of attention no matter when it came out. But at the same time, I'm like, it's also benefiting from being like, it, as far as I can tell, like the biggest indie game to come out in like 6 months. Big Willie 249 /user Big Willie 249. 176 messages. What impression would you use for your car? $3 for a loaf of bread, I wish. I made a fresh sourdough this morning and have eaten a third of the loaf today. This is based. I love carbs. Casino is like jazz. It's the bets you don't make that make the difference. I'm loving these audits, man. They're Sometimes I miss messages in chat, of course, and I get to resurface them like a couple weeks later. There's some good comments that don't get attention. I accept you. I don't know. Why don't you, like, mine some stone? To another follower raffle. Like, I really do think this year has been pretty, not bad for games. Like, I'm not trying to insult great games that have come out. But I think it has been a little bit dry on the release front. But Elden Ring is kind of like 6 games in one. What about Dune, Spice Wars? Look. It's just not... I mean, it's an RTS, right? It's just not for me. I don't have that kind of mental bandwidth. /user in new way. 31 messages. Just in case I'm chosen and get audited, I wanted to say... Came here for the chess, stayed for the cool hang. Thanks for the great content, NL. What an incredible timing on your message. I also do see that you're... Look, January 2021, E3 to D3, D3 to C3, D8 to B6, opposite bishop endgame. So I definitely... I believe in your comment that you came here for the chess. Your first few messages are all chess moves. In case I get audited, middle finger. All right. In case I get audited, you are bald. Also true. Truer statements have never been written. Look, hold on. People are going to get a little hungry soon. Let me get a farm plot going here. We don't need a second farm just yet, but soon. We should stay long enough to do our sermon tomorrow, too, to get the tech tree pogging up faster. I mean, every time people come to the stream, they say, why does he only have 2 HP? And I actually don't know the answer. I don't know. Why do I only have 2 HP? Do other people have more HP when they play the game? Oh, it's because you're on very hard mode. Oh, okay. So actually what you're saying is I'm great. And they're like, oh my god. People that say I only have 2 HP, they don't realize that the game gets harder than they're playing it. I understand. Let me go to the missionary real quick. And you know what? VIP Daniel. Oh, you're so close to leveling up. Macros is also leveled up. Since Sips is close to leveling up. Okay, Sever Forever. Why don't you bring me some coins? 74% chance we take those. Why don't you get re-educated? You've stopped dissenting. You are released from prison. Back to being a great husband. Okay, why don't you put me back here? Look at all the loyalty we're getting from grieving, man. That was the tax man. Everybody commit fraud real quick. Dude, how sick would it be if in an election year, the government just said, okay, no taxes this year. For 1 year, no income tax, no sales tax. We're just going to let it ride. It would be based. It would not be based. Society would fall apart. Yeah, but think about how much money you could save. Roads would be shit. I think the road thing seems like a big scam to me. People are always talking about how much like your taxes go to roads. Why are the roads breaking so damn much? Isn't it just like it's just a long rock? How are the roads breaking so badly? Can't you just make them right the first time? Hold on, someone was close to leveling here. It's a bit forehead, but like every time I see like, you know, this road's under construction, I'm like, what's the problem? It's a road. Like, cars are getting heavier. Yeah, but how does a heavy car, like just riding on top of something, break a rock? That seems... I don't know. I just don't buy it. Would love to know your thoughts on it. Ooh, quick little divine inspiration. Cheaper rituals. People told me it goes insane. That seems like a gimme. Wait, he's got a point? I do notice, like, I guess this is like a... I can't say that it's exactly because of, like, the correlation here. But, like, in BC, at least in the lower mainland, the roads are pretty good. As soon as you cross over into Washington State, where there's no state-level income tax, the roads are much worse. And then we talked to our in-laws about it who live in Washington once. And they were like, well, if you wanted to be able to have a conversation while you drive on the roads, you should just buy a better car. And I was like, all right, I see what kind of place we're in now. Hold on. Oh, I already got one? I already got one. Already got one. Already got one. I just don't feel good about some of my colonists sleeping on the floor and some of my colonists sleeping in a shelter. So if you'll allow me, like, I'm going to try to get a few more of these going here. Quebec roads are crap, and then the main roads are smooth at AF. Like, this is something I'm ignorant to. But isn't construction in Quebec, like, screwed up because it's all tied into, like, organized crime? Or is this just something that, like... Oh, I guess... Murder them at night? No! No! Go ahead, lose faith. See, if I'm not gonna murder VIP Daniel just because you asked me to. My God. That was close, man. Okay, we should harvest some foods so that we can leave people with some meals before we leave today. Unless... Was that Malf who asked me to do that? He's like, didn't he also ask me to, like, someone died after he gave me a quest to, like, feed them a meal or something like that? Like, he's a total troll. Hold on, it's a little stinky up here. He asked you to feed someone a poop sandwich after they already died. That sounds like him, honestly. I have no poop. No, wait, I have poop. Okay. I'll deposit this poop. Deposit some seeds. I mean, it's very important to me that this farm keeps running. Food... I don't know, I would love to know your thoughts on this. I think food is pretty important to maintaining metabolic processes. See, this is what I mean. You could spend all day just doing the colony stuff. We went on like a 15-minute mission. We've been in the colony for half an hour. Managing like needless intrapersonal disputes. Another follower? Enough is enough. It's... This damn Twitch totem is gonna lead to overpopulation, man. You know, can I tell you I read an article today? It said, have you noticed that restaurants are more crowded lately? I shit you not, this is what it said. Have you noticed that restaurants have been more crowded lately? You're never gonna guess what the next part is. You shouldn't be surprised, because the world population is about to tick over to 8 billion any day now. Oh, is that why the restaurants have been crowded lately? The world population is about to tick over to 8 billion? I would never have put 2 and 2 together on that one. What am I selling? I'm not selling berries. I'll sell a blowfish, sure. Hey, there you go. We can fit you right there. All those damn newborns going to restaurants. And then they would, like, the article had no point, which is fine. But The article was like, in spite of the growth of the world's population, the rate of growth is the slowest it's been in like recorded history and is expected to actually turn negative in the 2080s. And I was like, so what you're saying is basically like, if you notice more people in restaurants and they're not babies, you should be blaming the people my age and older, I think. But you're not in traffic, man. You are traffic. Okay, let's end this madness. Kind spot. /user kind spot. 0 messages ever in chat. Following for almost 1 full year. No messages in chats. They're unauditable. They have an anonymous digital wallet. I can't track how many loaves of bread they bought at the grocery store in the past 6 months. I can serve them no targeted advertisements. The perfect crime. Welcome, kind spot. Hold on, I got a /user kind spot. Still no messages. They didn't even type like Pog or anything. It's just they're a damn ghost. I respect it. Okay, we should give people some food. Wait, we just cooked a bunch of meals. What happened to them? You ate them? Already? You ate them already? I don't have any more food. You're right, we need another farm. I don't think I have the resources for it though right now. Like, because we need to build a farmer station. No, we should probably get it going. Let's sell a little stone. Hold on, we got a quest too. I sold something else. I think I sold a berry. I'd like to apologize. You want me to kill Mouth? I wish to be of more use to you. Why don't you let me enforce the tax collection of this cult? Okay, sure. Do I have a time limit on that? Can I do that tomorrow? I also, hold on, VIP Daniel. I'm really glad I didn't murder you. I know you're going to the bathroom right now, but can I give you a quick blessing real quick? Huge. Shitter's clogged. True. That's pretty true. The shitter is clogged. Whoever told me to build the graves close to the center of town because you'll get a ton of loyalty, I'm just going to say it. You're the real MVP. Okay, second farm. I know you're going to say psychotic placement, and you're absolutely right. Why wouldn't you place it close to the other one? You're absolutely right, because then it has the buildings that we need are right next to it. It makes a lot more sense. What is this? Cancel me. Yeah, plus it would get the scarecrow. It's a good, you know what, you raise a good point. You raise a good point there. Just pop you down like right there. Oh, don't worry, I'll build it. No. I don't even eat the damn food, but go ahead. You guys go to sleep. This is actually good, because we should spend another day here, do a sermon, get some loyalty, keep our faith high, maybe even perform the tax enforcer ritual to finish the quest with VIP Daniel. Definitely refine gold nuggets into more coins. But I've been refining my coins into gold nuggets. Have I been doing it backwards? We can only make 5 of these for now, but that's okay. No, you've been making them into bars. Oh. I've still got 162 gold nuggets. I'm gonna be rich. It goes nuggets into coins into bars. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I guess I'm not doing anything else today. Might as well. You know what I should probably do, actually? Let's harvest the damn pumpkins, because we still haven't unlocked the ability for our followers to do that for us. Let's kill a spider real quick. It is kind of like Cookie Clicker. It's like there's something in the human brain that just likes watching the number go up. It's like the most satisfying gameplay loop is like, oh, my number goes up at X rate now, but if I just do a little bit of legwork, tomorrow it'll go up at like 1.1x. Which will then allow me to do better and more efficient work tomorrow, and then it'll be like 1.15x, and then it'll be... You get the idea. More of this, please. That's literally my job. Are you Jerome Powell? Welcome, Jerome Powell, chairman of the U.S. Federal Reserve, to the chat. A lot of respect. You got a hard job right now trying to engineer a soft landing. Okay, hold on. What were we say? We got to do a sermon. What the heck's going on here? Okay. Sermon first. It's true. I guess it is honestly most people's jobs. It's a good point. Beautiful. I guess we should try to get... No, we can go up Might of the Devout 3. I know you read Debt by David Graeber, but did you follow it up by reading Bullshit Jobs? I listened to the audiobook. I was actually just thinking about David Graeber yesterday, because the podcast I was listening to finished before my walk did, so I went into Audible to see my downloaded books, and I was like, I should revisit those Graeber books. But I don't think I finished Bullshit Jobs, but it was also like my favorite. Because I was like, this confirms biases I already have. Okay, we don't eat followers. All cult members will get the grass eater treat. No negative faith when a follower eats a meal made from grass. Let's go. I'm still in a dream. Grass eater. Huh? I have 0 coins. Oh, no, wait, I got the wrong one. It's tax collection. There you go. D generator becomes the tax collector. I don't know if I've ever had a bullshit job, though. I mean, except for this one. But I feel like the closest thing I ever had to a bullshit job was when I worked admin in an office. And I was like, I don't need to be here, but also like 80% of the workforce doesn't need to be here. You could accomplish the same amount of work with like 1/5 of the people. But then, instead of thinking of that as stupid, I was like, maybe it's good. You know, when you really think about it, jobs provide like a social safety net. Like, you go to Japan, you'll see like old guys standing on street corners with clickers. And their job is just to stand there like all day and just go when cars go by. And then I'm sure that they take that data and they like put it in like a ledger, and then they use that to plan the city and stuff like that. But, you know, when you see that, you're like, why don't they just put down like a sensor and then have it automated, and then you don't need to pay that person? And I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe it's good that they got the old people doing stuff. You pay the person. The person is like fulfilled to some extent. They feel like they have some purpose. They spend money as well to, you know, they put it back into the economy. It allows more people to maybe live some more fruitful lives. I don't know. I'm not a social scientist. But I think, you know, the first time I saw it, I was like, they should just automate this away. And then I turned like 19 and I was like, wait a minute, people need money to live. But if people are, the next step that's that'll mess with you is if people need money to live and your job could just be done better by a robot, why don't they just give the robot the job but then give you the money that you would have earned from doing the job that the robot's doing but better? But I don't know if we're there yet. I don't know if we're there yet. That's a lot of steps from the current society, but... Because I think at some point we need a free robot. We need the robot to be free, and that's the last piece of the puzzle. Sometimes you're just missing one piece. You know what I mean? You ever see that meme? And then the piece is like 8 beers. Okay, who's sick? Sips has become sick and he loves to eat poop. Well, tell me something I don't know. Sips, can I speak to you here? That's Mouth. Oh my god. It's, oh, of course, the dude who's throwing up. Okay, why don't you go to bed rest? Thank you for cleaning! Aaron Eckhart, thank you for smoking. Me in a restaurant, thank you for not smoking. I mean, honestly, we should just cook like a buttload of grass right now, man. Why not? Just to have it be spare. Wait, I know why. Because I need grass to make my farm. But whatever. See you in hell. They love eating grass. Look at that. Grass eater. Grass eater. Open the 4th door. No, I gotta beat this boss. I gotta beat this boss. Finally, gameplay? It's all gameplay. It's all gameplay. It's just different forms of gameplay, okay? Trader's Razor. Lightning quick. True, true, true. True? Okay. Divine Blizzard. Okay, grass, 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 grass. Crystal shards? Useless. Grass me real quick. Grass me. Okay, you literally did nothing. I said good day, sir. After this, you gotta go to the lighthouse. You're probably right. I'm sure I got a lot of stuff to do. Don't hit me like this. It's ridiculous. There's too many enemies. Okay, that's a lot of... I took a lot of heat right there. I don't think so. I thought I could knock that back at you. That's my mistake. It's alright. As soon as we get a tarot card, we're fine. Jerry. I should be her only fan. Nice attack. +2 is literally just a worse impression of the impression that the guy did on Instagram. You can't give me a +2 for that. I'll take a +1. I'm not dying. I'm not going out like this. Where's my tarot card? Enemies drop more fervor. I'll take that. Then we'll freeze them. Let's get another one. I can't afford that. I love his Millennial Seinfeld series. I've only seen the one, but I was like, this is good. In a world where everybody has a modern Seinfeld joke, that series is worthwhile for sure. Don't knock that at me. I'm mindlessly left-clicking. I will just shoot your arrow back at you. See? Case in point. Always attack. Whoa! He's going off! I'm gonna live. I'm not... Yeah, see? I'm not even sweating it. We're doing fine. Ingredients? Rocks? We definitely don't need a follower. Let me get pseudo lore. The crystals? Come on. I will choose the tarot card. Because it gives us a heart anyway. Overall weapon damage up by 20%. And the grass? Boys, we're eating bad tonight. Let me get another tarot card. I want synergies. You're gonna die? I'm not gonna die. You know what I was thinking about the other day? And it was literally the otherest day, yesterday. Boomers are always saying stuff, myself included, like, oh, kids these days, they're complaining about, like, such useless stuff, such mundane stuff. Oh, father, I don't have Wi-Fi access. Father, my Wi-Fi. But, like, they'll say things like, oh, you would never have survived in, like, the 60s. You'd never survive in, like, the U.S. Civil War or something like that. Like, what are you talking about? You think those idiots were any smarter than we are now? They were probably also just complaining about stuff that was relatively, you know, mundane within their own relative time scale. They were, oh, guys, we got the wrong type of hardtack today. Guys, I really prefer the Pennsylvanian hardtack over the Idahoan hardtack. They're like, you'd never survive in the medieval era. Touch of tuna. Or a little necromantic hammer. I mean, that's a lot of damage, man. Let me get the necromantic hammer. Like, we've always been kind of, like, stupid and we're obsessed with our own, like, petty complaints, right? I don't see why it'd be, like, in the... Like, yeah, in the Civil War, if you brought someone from the 1860s to 2020, they probably wouldn't be like, oh no, my Wi-Fi. But if you brought somebody from, like, the 1860s back to, like, the year 1000, you could say the same thing. They'd probably be like, oh, I miss my tunic. I miss my tunic. It's all fucked up. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't leave. This thing has a real wind-up associated with it. Don't leave. Oh no, my Wi-Fi. Well, the genesis for this is that, like, on the cruise, this is a long time ago, we're still farming content off of it. There were a lot of parents saying stuff like that, like, oh, you know, like, because they were talking to other people who were in, like, their 50s and 60s. They're like, my kids keep complaining that they got no Wi-Fi. And I'm like, they say things like, when I was a kid, we didn't have Wi-Fi. Yeah, I know. That doesn't mean, like, people aren't used to Wi-Fi now. It's like a ridiculous statement. Why should your kid that you had in the year 2009 be expected to live to the standards that you did in 1968? Doesn't make any damn sense. Bro, I bought a fish and it's complaining it's too dry in the desert, but I'm a desert fox. Okay, it doesn't make any sense, sorry. Plimbo. Want a closer look at the finest antiquities? That's right. As long as me ships are floating, Plimbo's open for business. There's too much to do in this game. Visit his sanctuary. I think you'll have more context when your daughter's a teen. I'm sure she's gonna complain about this stuff. I'd just like to think that, like, I'm not gonna be the guy who's like, your complaints are meaningless because life was harder when I was a kid. In fact, if anything, I don't know, life might have been easier when I was a kid than it will be when she's my age. So maybe I'd be like, instead I'm just gonna make her feel bad. I'll be like, you know, back in my day, when we ate takeout, we just threw all the containers in the damn garbage can. We didn't go, hey, I don't feel like doing dishes tonight. Let's buy some takeout. And then when you finish the takeout, you got to do the damn dishes because you got a recyclable container. Oh, is it compostable? Is it recyclable? It's plastic product 4. Can we do plastic product 4 recycling here? Hold on, I got to wash out my compostable container in the sink. And then put it in the, you put it in the plastic recycling, even though it's bioplastic. That's got to go in the compost. I'm like, we should have just cooked, man. Death Squall 9? Okay, that seems like what I want. And don't even get me started on the gas prices, man. I honestly thought Death Squall 9 was I thought it was a melee weapon. Yeah, back in my day, we didn't get a missive from the future that was like, hey, we've run out of people in the future. We need to use a time machine to take people from the past into the future so that they can continue to provide us with grist for the mill in fighting the alien invasion. But would they have to put first, put your wrist in something and figure out if you're going to die anyway by the time the alien invasion would have happened, because they only want to draft people ethically, people who wouldn't have lived to the alien invasion in the first place? I don't know. It's a little confusing. We need more wood. Is this a reference to the movie The Tomorrow War? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Not a good movie. You don't need to watch it. In fact, I've heard that the Terminal List is actually good. I refuse to watch it because The Tomorrow War was so bad. Is that what The Tomorrow War is about? The Tomorrow War, yes. It's an alien invasion movie where Earth in the future has been invaded by aliens. They're losing to the aliens, so they use time travel technology to draft soldiers from the past to provide more manpower to fight the alien invasion. Yes, it does star Mario and Garfield as the protagonist. If you think the concept sounds bad, wait until you see the actual movie. Because... oh, the crystals, the crystals. Well, I think there was a reason that you couldn't prepare in the present for the invasion. It's like the aliens also had time travel technology or something. I can't remember. Because it was like, they must have time travel technology because it turns out they're already here. That's not a spoiler. That's there's like a 45-minute long intro where they explain all this. You gotta go. You kill the healer first. It's a gimme. You get smoked. You get smoked. You get smoked. No. I don't want either, honestly. I'm taking this just to recycle it. I should have gone to the tarot card room. That's my mistake. Ah! I shouldn't be here. You should get frozen. What? No, I didn't. I took the wrong one! I got distracted. I recycled the other one too, didn't I? Yep. Yep. All right. That's fine. Let me take one spirit heart, please. Always trust your own opinion, chat. Never trust the opinion of others. Non-based and non-Confucianism pilled, okay? You should trust nobody's opinion except my own. I guess that's where I would go with this. Be dead. Be dead, be dead, be dead. You're dead. You're also dead. I mean, I'm really, like, if you want to watch the movie, that's fine. I remember I tweeted, like, I hated the movie, and then I had a few people, like, in my mentions that were like, see, this is why I hate critics. They never just let themselves have fun with something that they think sucks. Instead, they're always like, is this good or is it ass? Why can't you just like every movie that I like and never subjected to any form of criticism whatsoever? It's just like a fun movie. It's just like a... Whoa! It's like a really, really fun, insanely boring movie. Why are you taking it so seriously? A movie, actually, it offends me more because it has a stellar cast. Ignoring Chris Pratt, at least. No offense to Chris Pratt, except like a little. It's got J.K. Simmons in it. A fully squandered J.K. Simmons. I can't hit you with the weapon I have. I hate perspective. I hate perspective. Let's play Andy. Chip, don't be mad. Like, I know my strengths, you know your strengths. My strength is, you know, stream of consciousness, game in the background doesn't matter. Chip's strength is, let's get a little weird. That's why the Rhythm Heaven stream was goated. Although I do have to ask, and I mean this with no disrespect, okay? Small gift, 19 cauliflower, 9 cauliflower. We're making a new farm. Let's get more cauliflower seeds. Genuinely, were you putting a little sauce on it? Because you listen to a lot of music. So it was surprising to me that your rhythm was very inconsistent. Hold on, I gotta fix some beds real quick. I listened to shoegaze. It still has a tempo, you just gotta, or a rhythm, you just gotta search for it. It's betwixt the noise. What the hell am I doing? Okay, I have to indoctrinate some followers. I have to make my farm better. I have to harvest this shit because they'll never do it themselves. Makes me sick. Hold up, why are we losing loyalty? I mean, I swear to you, this is true. Don't troll me the way I troll you in your chat, okay? This is why I have double standards, okay? My pitch is horrible. That much is well known. I can't deny it. My rhythm is actually pretty good as long as I'm not drumming foreplay in Rock Band. See, I even lost it in my head there. So to find someone whose rhythm is as bad as my pitch really kind of blew me away. People say if you got good rhythm, why can't you dance? I don't know. I've got good rhythm. Like if I'm hand drumming, I've got good rhythm. Moving my body with rhythmic motions to match that rhythm. I mean, honestly, if dancing was just literally like finding the tempo of a song and going like this to the beat, I'd probably be on Dancing with the Stars, and not as a star, but as one of the dancers. They'd be like, this guy's crazy. His rhythm is out of control. When I'm on the Peloton, I'm already riding to the beat before some people, I understand, like maybe Chib, no offense. You gotta wait for Dennis Morton to say the beat of the song's at 68. I'm already going dung, 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 dung. Bow, 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 bow. Standing next to a mountain, chop it down with the edge of my bang. You know what I'm talking about? Jimi Hendrix? Tippi Hendren? Anyway, I have no pitch though. My pitch is nonsensical. Unless the song is by Stephen Merritt, I can't sing it. Hello, Malf. Who do you want me to kill this time? Rumor has it Josh is a spy. You should go speak with them and see what they have to say for themselves. I mean, I'll go see what they have to say for themselves.